6 weeks ago, gets thrown out to help him come round turn 1, but not able to do it.
Well, we're looking at Valentino Rossi at the moment. He's in 5th place, but by golly, he's battling hard with Andreevich. Says he's got to, because Simicelli and Hayden are coming along as well.
Danny Pedrosa is looking to attack Lorenzo as well. You can see at the top of the picture first, Rossi does go through, and Rossi up into 4th position. Who'd have predicted this just a couple of weeks ago when we were at Barcelona, when it was a pipe dream he was going to even make Sachsenring. It's going to be pure guts and determination that's going to carry Rossi through.
And here comes Rossi once again up the inside. Now, can he make it stick this time round? Stoner pulls across, trying to find a way up the inside. No, he hasn't. Rossi is on the podium.
Stoner's going to come into final corner and attack. Stoner goes through in turn 14. Across the line, Pedrosa wins. Lorenzo in 2nd, but who will take 3rd? It's Stoner. He played Rossi there because Rossi takes 4th.
Valentino Rossi, he really means business in 6th place at the moment. Here comes Rossi up the inside of Tony Roberts, and he's got past him. Rossi's now moved up into 5th place. Here comes Marco Melandri up the inside of Danny Pedrosa. Marco Melandri moves into 2nd place. For both 250cc world champions, Valentino Rossi has also got past Makoto Tamada. They like that, then Tamada fight back immediately. But Rossi now up into 4th place. Look out for the Italians. Melandri and Rossi are on the charge. Belonging on Valentino Rossi up the inside of Hayden. Rossi takes over 3rd place. The crowd go absolutely wild. He's not German. He may be Italian, but he's now in 3rd place. It comes Rossi on the brakes up the inside. Not able to get through this time. Or has he got through? He has. Valentino Rossi has got through. I apologise. Valentino Rossi's got past Danny Pedrosa, who's up into 2nd place. Rossi sizing up Marco Melandri's favourite overtaking point. Valentino Rossi leads the German Grand Prix here at the Sachsenring. What a victory for the world champion, Valentino Rossi, here in Germany.
Brave move, a late cut inside, and he's through.
Very aggressive again. Now Rossi's going to fight back side by side. They're going to come 260, 270 kilometres an hour, and Rossi back at him at Cavoni as they come through a 6. And Marquez again up the inside. This time he's made it stick because Rossi a little bit wide. Rossi has to sit up. So Rossi lines him up through turn 7. Rossi fights back. He's well placed for the Quirto, and Rossi back into 2nd place.
Back at the front. Rossi's now attacking. Now listen to the crowd go mad. Rossi leads at Misano. Not for how long, that's the question.
And Lorenzo fights back immediately. Rossi back at it. This is a typical MotoGP race in the early stages. Side by side as they come out of Tramonto. They want to be careful, the 2 Yamaha riders. I think Marquez thinking, well, let them get on with it. I'll just stay back there and see what happens. Valentino Rossi, 1 bend to go. The 35-year-old Italian is one in front of his home crowd. Rossi back on the top step of the podium. That doesn't make you catch your breath, nothing will. Crowd are on their feet. Italy has stopped for 1 minute. Valentino Rossi wins here in Assen. He's back in biz.
Rossi's going to be lifting that World Championship trophy once again.
But if he does, it'll be only the 2nd rider to regain the Premier Class title after 2 years. The last man to do it, well, the hero of his, the man we met at Misano not so long ago, Giacomo Agostini. That's the sort of company we're talking about. But what has this man done for motorcycle racing in the last decade? That Grand Prix debut in Malaysia, 1996. Since then, he's propelled MotoGP into a completely new era.
Never missed a race since he debuted. He's had a win at least every single season he's competed in the series as well. He's had endless victories, 69 of them so far. Could be 70 today in MotoGP, a new record, of course. 147 podiums from 206 starts in the whole of Grand Prix racing. That's just an incredible statistic. As Rossi has a little look around, see how far Stoner is behind. The day belongs to him.
Into victory corner for the very last time. We salute the 2008 MotoGP World Champion, Valentino Rossi.
That's Rossi now back down to 4th place. Colin Edwards has gone through now as well, and Rossi is on his own here. This is a real test of Rossi's race here today. How can he respond to this? Has he got a problem, or, well, it seems to be something wrong there, doesn't it? Valentino Rossi running it straight into the chicane. And just about bring it back on. A few moments there in the last couple of laps for Rossi. Park Valentino Rossi with the fastest lap of the race so far. We wondered how he'd respond. There's your answer. 2 seconds quicker than the men in front. A 1:47.875. And Rossi absolutely flying to get back in touch.
Flag, just Goddard Bend remains for Valentino Rossi. His 7th win here at Donington Park. Valentino Rossi looks behind him. Nobody in sight. Soaking wet. Stands up and says, thank you very much indeed. Rossi
Valentino Rossi goes through and leads in the US Grand Prix. Now, what can he do from this position? Stoner in second position once more, round the outside, going up the Rahal straight. Unbelievable stuff from Casey Stoner. And Rossi comes straight back at the corkscrew. We haven't seen action like this as Rossi runs off track and pushes Stoner wide. Valentino Rossi just set the fastest lap of the race, and that's one of his fastest laps of the weekend on race sides, a 1:22.046 for Valentino Rossi. I'm sure Stoner will just sit for a while, just have a watch of him, see where he can have the edge over Rossi, just study him, get in front of him, going into turn through, he's through one more time. So Casey Stoner does make a move on the front straight, as we said. Rossi's going to try and get straight back underneath it, and Stoner's going to keep the bike stuck in there, isn't he? But Rossi sticks it right up underneath him straight away.
Here we go, here's Casey back straight back underneath him. He's strong in this section.
Great stuff in turn 3. Stoner goes through, but Rossi's hanging the bike
around the outside. Unbelievable. That was a really great riding from Rossi right there.
And lining up the last corner in the circuit.
Stoner
runs
he's
in
off.
wide, and he's going to run it wide and onto the gravel. That could be the end of the race.
He's
gone down. Casey Stoner has gone down well. Stoner in second position has gone down. There's only been 3 circuits that Valentino Rossi hasn't ever won at, and this is one of them. The Valentino Rossi will take victory in the United States Grand Prix. A big old wheelie as he crosses the line. A brilliant, brilliant performance from the past master, Valentino Rossi, and you can see how much he loves that one.
4.5 laps to go. Valentino Rossi closes right up on him. He now riding Rossi. There's only one man in front of him, that's his teammate, it's Jorge Lorenzo. Will Rossi make the move here at turn 10?
Not this time round.
He's sizing him up all the time.
That's the place to do it. He's starting to pile on the pressure. He wants to be close to him now, so when they come down that home straight, he has a chance to attack one more time. If Yamaha want 2 riders fighting for the championship, that's the price they've got to pay.
The price we've got to pay is a fabulous MotoGP race.
Down the straight, Rossi's right in behind Lorenzo. Here comes Valentino Rossi. 3 laps to go. Is that what we said?
Yeah, 3 laps to go. We go. Rossi should take the lead. He has at turn 1. Valentino Rossi leads the way to turn 1. What can Lorenzo do? The Rossi fans go absolutely wild here in Barcelona.
Now the hammer will go down from Rossi, but can Lorenzo stick with it? They've been saying in the papers we haven't had an overtaking manoeuvre on the final lap in MotoGP since 2006. Can Lorenzo give us one of those moments now? Here he comes down the straight. Jorge Lorenzo's going to go through, and he's gone through on Valentino Rossi. Is he going to take the lead? He does. Oh, look at him hanging off the bike through turn 3. They head down to turn 4.
Here comes Rossi up the inside. Rossi retakes the lead. Valentino Rossi, but now he's lost it again. Lorenzo leads the way. Rossi very, very close indeed. They clench down the hill. We ride with Valentino Rossi. Lorenzo now into turn 13. And Rossi's invented something in the final corner, but Lorenzo gets close to the back, and Rossi has beaten him. What a motorcycle race. What a Grand Prix.
The 2 Italians, the great rivals, Valentino Rossi and Max Biaggi, and you can bet that Valentino Rossi wouldn't want it any other way.
Between the 2 Italians, it's between the 2 biggest rivals in MotoGP racing. It's between Yamaha and Momen. They come onto the back straight now. Here comes Biaggi on the brakes as he got up the inside of Rossi. He has. Max Biaggi takes the lead. Rossi relegated to second. He keeps his line, Max Biaggi. He's made his move. Rossi relegated to second. 5 laps for each other.
Zombie apocalypse.